Event Squid, software that thinks like you and works like 8 of you.
Hey folks, it's Matt from Event Squid with another system tutorial. Today, we're going to discuss two methods for adding a speaker to your event: the manual method and the registration method. Let's dive in. Many of you may already be aware of how to manually add a speaker to an event. This method works well when speakers don't need to register for the event. To do this, enter the agenda section of the event builder, then select the Speaker Manager tool on the left. Then click the Add Speaker button in the upper right corner. This opens what we call the Speaker Bullpen. The bullpen shows you all speakers that have been added to any other event on your dashboard. This allows you to reuse speakers from prior events.
To add an existing speaker to your event from the bullpen, use the designation dropdown to the right of their name. To manually add a new speaker to your roster, click the I don't see my speaker Create Now link at the top. When manually creating a new speaker, you'll notice that you have the option of entering an email address. Without an email address, the speaker themselves won't get access to the system. If you do decide to provide an email address, the system will generate a user account for that speaker. The speaker will get an email notification from our system notifying them of their new account and temporary password. When logging into their brand new user account, the speaker can access all account functions like any other Event Squid user. In the Event Upload section, speakers can upload a headshot and any other documentation needed for the event. The system will allow the speaker to associate their uploads with any event that they have been added to as a speaker. Once the speaker has updated their information and uploaded files, you can access their content in the Event Builder. Navigate to the Speaker Manager tool in the Agenda section. Simply open the speaker's profile and you can import their headshot and bio. In the Speaker Documents tool, you can access the other attachments that they have uploaded as well. What about an event where you would like speakers to register? That's where the registration method for speaker creation comes into play. When speakers register for an event, they are allowed multiple benefits, including access to the event mobile app, ability to upload documents and headshots, and more detailed content submission. Using the registration method for speaker creation also helps take some work off of your plate. With this method, the speaker is now primarily responsible for creating their profile. Let's walk through how to construct a speaker registration form. First, we need to create a new custom profile for speakers. Navigate to the Registration tab within the Event Builder, then select the Custom Profiles tool on the left. Click the New Profile button in the upper right corner to create a new form. Now click the Edit button. Name the profile, then Confirm. Click the pencil icon on the far right side of the profile to enter the form editor. Take a look below. Notice the Treat as Application feature. When activated, any registrant under this profile won't be confirmed for the event until they receive approval from you. This feature is especially handy if you have decided to open speaker submissions to the public. Okay, be sure to activate at least one registration item for your speaker profile. Now scroll to the very bottom of the Profile Items section in the Form Editor. You'll see a section entitled Advanced Settings. Note the profile privacy setting below. This is another feature that may come in handy when accepting speaker registrations. When set to private, a profile is only accessible via a direct link to that profile. You can find the direct link to any activated profile in your event by clicking the chain icon in the upper right corner of the event builder. Now at the top, flip the switch entitled Uses Default Settings. This will allow us to customize the prompt list that is presented to our speaker registrants. Go ahead and click into the next section of the profile editor, the Form Prompts section. We'll want to activate a few speaker-specific prompts on this form. Bio, checkbox for speaker status, speaker program, and speaker program title. Take note of the checkbox for speaker status prompt in particular. When activated, the user will be presented with an option to identify themselves as an event speaker. This flag is ultimately what allows you to import the registrant into your speaker roster. Below, you'll also see the Upload File portal. You'll want to turn this on if you want to allow your speakers to upload headshots and any other documentation. Now, let's take a look at our speaker registration form.
In the first section of our speaker registration form, you'll notice the checkbox for speaker status. The registrant won't be able to proceed without electing yes or no. In the next section of the registration form, you will come across the File Upload portal. Speakers can upload their headshots and any other documents they'd like to distribute to event participants. In the prompt section of the registration form, the speaker will come across the opportunity you provided them to enter information about what they will speak about. If you're following along, go ahead and enter some test information in these prompts. We'll get to see how these are pulled into the speaker's profile shortly. After finalizing your test speaker registration, return to the Event Builder and access the Speaker Manager tool. Click the Add Speaker button in the upper right corner to access the bullpen. Since I flagged myself as a speaker in the registration form, I can now add my profile to the event's speaker roster. Now, click to open the speaker's profile below. We can import data that was entered into the registration form now. Click here to import and frame the speaker headshot. Click here to import the program title. Here to import the program description. And finally, you can import the bio by clicking here. In the Speaker Documents tool, you can access documents that your speakers have uploaded through the registration form as well. Managing speakers can seem overwhelming. With so many moving parts, it's hard to bring everything together. Luckily, our system gives you multiple ways to create speaker records, accept applications, and import content. We hope you learned some new useful techniques today that you can employ right away. Thanks for watching, and as always, let us know if you have any questions.